You got a fish?
Yeah.
Oh, you do have a fish. I was just getting ready to talk about what we're doing today. And just like that, we hooked up.
And Chris says, would you please catch me a fish?
We don't think this one's a monster, but he's acting like a monster right there.
A little rainbow, I think, Chris.
Is it a rainbow?
Yeah, I think so. And we caught a couple real nice, yep, it's a rainbow.
So remember, we do a lot of put and take places. They don't stock here. All these fish are wild fish. And that, folks, it's a little wild rainbow. We're gonna get him back.
Nice.
And we're on vacation. Like everybody else that watches this video, everybody that comes to Cody, Wyoming is here for one reason. Everybody wants to go to Yellowstone. Well, we all got to stay in this town right here unless you're camping up in the mountains. Beautiful place to come down here. This is the Shoshone River right behind us. We've never been here before. We've never fished here before. We're just showing you that if you bring Pautzke eggs with you, put them under a float and drift them, you too can catch beautiful rainbow trout right here in the heart of town in beautiful, wild and free Wyoming.
Yeah. He's sideways into the current. Another brown. Is that a, nope. Yeah, brown.
First cast, missed him. Second cast, fish on. Yeah. Cody, Wyoming. Look at this. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Here in Wyoming.
Notice that was out closer to the middle than.
Big, look at that big
That's
one.
that's a nice fish. You got your net, right?
Yep.
That almost looks like a cutthroat or something. Or a really colored up rainbow. Wow.
It's beautiful cutthroat in Wyoming. Second cast. What I'm using here today are the pink shrimp salmon eggs. And as you can see here by my jar, it's empty. These fish have been biting almost every cast. I just take a couple, a number 8 hook, insert it in the middle, slide it on, take another one, do the same, you're ready to rock and roll.
Ooh.
Wyoming fish.
I think it's another just like the last one.
Yeah.
Well, that's that big one.
It's that big one.
Really nice fish coming up this way. Beautiful colors from here.
Another cutthroat. My second, we believe it's a Yellowstone cutthroat, but we're still looking it up.
I told you.
You're on a hot bite now.
Oh man, these things.
Is it a rainbow again?
Yep. I'm in the rainbow country. No, it's
Nope.
a German brown.
It is a brown.
A German
So
brown.
we've now caught 3 species without even moving our feet, folks. We're gonna send him back so you guys can enjoy catching him. And he looks like he's gonna be ready to rock right away. You're a free man. See ya. Oh, really nice fish, Mick. That looks like a cutthroat.
Yeah, baby.
Where's your net? Behind you.
Look at
The
that.
egg
I
bite
turn
is
around-
hot.
I turn around and talk to Chris, and I look up.
And
my
you got your
bobber's
first,
gone.
what I believe to be cutthroat.
And I think it's a cutthroat trout.
Good, got him. All right, so check out mixed trout here. Beautiful. Look at the markings on the bottom underneath the jaw. You can see how beautiful these fish are. And we're gonna go ahead and release this fish. Put him
He's
back in the
ready?
water. He's ready to go. I think we got a double. Let him go. Go ahead, buddy. See ya. And look at this. We got another one. Is it another cut?
It's another brown. Bigger.
Bigger than the last one? A little bit bigger. A lot of nice fish. Just like that. Almost went in.
Almost went in.
Welcome to Cody, Wyoming, folks.
Okay, so here we are in Cody, Wyoming. I'm going to show you how and what we've been using all morning to catch these fish. First of all, you put on your bobber. We use a slip bobber so we can adjust our weight. You put a big split shot right below it, and that helps ride your bobber straight. Then we proceed down. We have about a 4-foot leader in here this morning we've been using. And as you can see, I have all these little split shots staggered. Here today we got a lot of runoff from the snow, so the water's a little faster. So add a few more split shot to your leader, and just above your hook you want to be about 4 to 6 inches. We're using a number 8 egg hook today. You can use a 12. Some of those smaller fish, but we got some real nice fish in here today. So I went to a number 8 and was using the pink shrimp. Well, they were eating it up pretty good, so I'm almost out. So I decided that I'd change over to our premium brand, and it started working. So here for you guys that don't know, this is one of the easiest setups to produce fish. You just take a small egg hook, you put 2 eggs on there, slide the first one up by the shank, put your second one on, and you have a really nice egg pattern. You got an exposed point to your hook for setting, and you're ready to catch fish.
Good fish?
Oh man, I got him down in Troy's land. That's
Looks like your drag is struggling with this thing here.
This is a fish. Look at that thing pull out there.
You sure that's not the bottom?
Listen to me, Jack. You don't know how many fish I've
I
caught.
know, I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, I know,
Because it's
buddy.
fun.
It is fun. This thing is
I
just
have not
dead
seen
weight.
it yet, though.
This thing is dead weight. Uh-oh. He's coming to life.
Looks like another cut, doesn't it? He's digging hard. You can see it right out there in the water.
German brown.
Is it a German?
Oh, nice.
That's what we were talking about. Getting a bigger brown to show up, to enjoy being on Pautzke Outdoors. There he is, folks.
Another dandy. What a fight.
You seen it yet?
Not yet. Going outward. I saw a little bit. Bit of brown. Ooh,
I think it's a brown.
yeah.
You see it right out there in the silhouette.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful fish. Here we go, here he comes.
I can't, that's a rainbow.
A very big rainbow.
Better than the other rainbows we've caught by a lot. Definitely not wrapped anymore. Double.
Double.
We're gonna get this one in. Troy's got the rainbow, and let's see what Uncle Mick has.
Oh, Mick's got a big one. Oh, these fish are so awesome here in Wyoming.
That could be a,
I think it's cutthroat.
I think it is too.
I think it's a cutthroat. Yes, sir, it is.
Welcome to beautiful Wyoming. All right, so a special day here in Wyoming. We got a brown, a cut, and a rainbow all in the same cast, well, in the same float. So go ahead, we're gonna release these fish one at a time, put them back in the water so they can go crazy and grow and eat. See you later, buddy. There's one. Here goes Mr. Cut. Homeward bound he goes. And El Rainbow. You're a free man. Time to go home. All right, so it's that time of day that people tell you don't trout fish. It's almost noon. Remember, we kind of got a late start here today. We got here at what? Probably 8:45, 9 o'clock. We've been fishing for about 2 hours. We've caught 24 fish. And what's amazing is, you see these two guys? Mick's feet are almost cemented into this hole right here. Troy is almost cemented into that hole right here. We have only fished this 20-yard stretch of water and have literally caught 24 fish. Now, I think Troy's on with one. Is that a fish? Nope. So all we're doing here is we're fishing eggs. We're doing what anybody can do. We're right in the middle of Cody. Perfect public access. We got a parking lot right here. We're right in a public water. You can walk up and down this bank. We've seen rafters. We've seen other fishermen. We've seen guys on canoes all coming through here. And we're hanging out. Mick has got premium eggs down here. He's been using mostly the premium. And Troy is up here with the pink shrimp. For some reason today, they have just enjoyed that color. Mick, put those in your hand real quick. Let's show everybody.
Oh yeah.
These are premium eggs. Premium means, a lot of you guys, it means red lid, okay? Now, they're a tiny bit washed out only because they've taken several drifts.
Yes.
But these fish have been crushing them. That looks like a nice fish, Mick. One of the nicer ones.
Oh, yeah. I got out of that tangle, put a couple fresh premium eggs on, and look at what we
That looks like
got.
a cutthroat, doesn't it?
That's the biggest one of the day right there. Look at the fatness of that booger.
Oh no!
Look at this beautiful cutthroat trout here in Cody, Wyoming.
You know, after spending several days here, we would say the Shoshone River is a little bit overlooked when it comes to one of the better quality trout fisheries in the western United States. Now, we came to the greater Cody area simply because it was an area we could get away from crowds. This is obviously springtime, and the crowds that are going to Yellowstone National Park are here, but they're not on the Shoshone River. Most of them are driving up in around Yellowstone, and they're packing those areas and completely ignoring the Shoshone River, which we were really excited about. Now, we stayed in town here in Cody with the entire purpose of visiting here to fish the river. Now, you'll see rafters enjoying the river. We didn't see many of them. We saw, 3 or 4 rafts, maybe twice a day. We also went to the nightly rodeo while we were in town, had a great time there. But we quickly found out that this is one of the most diverse fisheries in the West. And fortunately for us and everybody else, there's no restrictions here, meaning you can use lures, you can use flies, you can use bait, whatever you choose. And that turned out to be great for everybody. We're right in town here, right on the Belfry Highway, and you can see that just about anywhere on any map. This is a public access place. So we're actually fishing the section from Buffalo Reservoir down to Corbett Dam. You can find that on any map. You can find it on the Wyoming Fish and Game page. We only fished roughly a 50-yard section today that we later found out from the state of Wyoming that they estimate has 7,500 trout roughly per mile. That's phenomenal. We caught fish constantly. Like I said, we only fished about a 50-yard section simply because in the several hours we were here, we didn't even need to move. The bite was just that good. Now, they haven't stocked this area since 2016. That was the last stocking here. 2017, they ceased stocking operations simply because it wasn't necessary. Now, the good thing about this area, the Shoshone River Way, is right here, which means there's a trail right along the river with public access. It's a perfect area for people to go. And more importantly, it gave us the opportunity to catch rainbows, browns, cutthroats, and cut bows. As a matter of fact, we had 3 species in the net at once simply because we caught 3 in 3 casts and we're getting ready to release them so you guys could enjoy catching them. And we just admired them before we put them back in the water. Just beautiful fish that are here, all of which came on 2 baits for us today. The first was pink shrimp Pautzke salmon eggs. It's a big color in the east, not so much in the west, but that's why we tried it. We knew everybody else was using red and other popular western colors of our eggs, so pink shrimp did really well. The other thing we did was use those same popular eggs that we just talked about everybody else using. We used the premium eggs. Some of you guys call them red lid or red label. And we did very well on both those. And we put all these fish back for you guys to come and enjoy. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.